When life gives you an orange lemon.
You create a spooky podcast. Ooh. Hi, everyone.
Bonjour. I've been learning French. Can you guys tell?
No.
That's all I know.
Welcome back to our spooky season series. This is episode 3 of 4.
And here we have my spooky. And here we have my spooky cup. Look at it. Can you guys guess who it is? So we're in the we're like right around the corner for the festivities. Literally tomorrow, or like the day after tomorrow. It's Halloween, so we have our little pumpkins. We're trying to get into the spooky season. I had a whole spooky background, but Joanna and I had a lot of technical difficulties in the beginning of this. But here we are.
Yeah, and like Dulce has a pumpkin, but I don't really decorate my house, so I have an orange crayon color pencil. That's my.
Just getting into spooky season, slowly but surely. She's gonna be like a beauty guru. She's gonna have the product. She's gonna go like.
Here we have lovely orange crayon. Now this is the perfect color if you'd like to color in a pumpkin. Its exact name is yellow orange. Here's an up close with Crayola.
But yeah, with that being said, hopefully you guys are having a spectacular week, a spectacular spooky week, and we're gonna get right into the quote of the day. So what we've been doing recently with the quote of the days are that we're kind of like saying we're saying spooky quotes, but there's not much meaning to it. But we want to just to get you guys into that mood, into that mindset. Halloween's right over, like right in the corner. We're trying to like get you guys there. So it was my turn this week, and I'm gonna be telling you guys a spooky quote, and it says, "There is magic in the night when pumpkins glow by midnight." Love the little random. Love the little rhyme there.
Yeah, and I'd just like to say before we continue, if you're watching on YouTube, the reason why my hair is everywhere right now, very messy, is are we gonna expose ourselves right now?
It has something to do with the next following episode that's coming out, so stay tuned for that.
Yeah,
But
you'll get it. You'll see why it's like this.
Yeah, exactly. And also, everyone noticed, Joanna, you're always the stylish one between us with the hair.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So that's why she's kind of like justifying herself for her actions. She's like, it's a project that we're working on, clearly.
I just saw it right now and it looks so ugly right here. It just looks like it's so nasty, like it looks like dead hair coming out. But anyway, let's get back to the quote. I say we should talk about carving pumpkins or decorating pumpkins, because it kind of relates to something Dulce wasn't able to show in her background, since we had a lot of difficulties before starting. So, Dulce, would you like to tell us if you carve or decorate pumpkins?
So we, unfortunately, due to the circumstances of the world, we can't really do senior events the way that we want them to. So basically, we had a pumpkin carving hangout situation, and that's where I bought a pumpkin, and I've never bought a pumpkin in my whole entire life. Not a real one, as you can tell. This one's fake. Exposing myself right off the bat. Joanna, this is, you start thinking about the trigger warnings, because yeah, for our next segment.
Yes.
But basically, I bought a pumpkin and I wanted to carve it, but apparently it takes like 2 to 3 hours to actually carve a pumpkin, and I was not gonna go through that process. I'm very lazy to clean up the mess afterwards. So I knew myself. I was like, yeah, you're not carving your pumpkin. So I painted one. But you see, here's where Dulce made the mistake. She bought a pumpkin the day of the event and did not plan anything out. So I just had a random pumpkin there. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. So I had to like Google stuff beforehand. I even told Isabel, who actually won. Are you surprised, Joanna?
No.
Probably not. So basically, I didn't have no idea what I was doing. And so that was my first mistake. And so Isabel won. I called I called her for advice on what to do. That was just a side note that she won. I'm not surprised. I'm pretty sure no one was really surprised. But congratulations, Izzy.
Round of applause.
I literally just painted my pumpkin one color and I was like, okay, I think I know what I'm doing now. So this is my pumpkin. Oh, it's heavy. It's Jack Skellington from the night before Christmas.
Bravo, bravo.
And of course,
Guys, if you didn't know, I'm the host of this meeting, so let me just quickly do something.
hey.
There we go.
How rude.
So I'm the host of this meeting, so I have the ability to stop Dulce's video. And so I just did that because, yeah,
I can't even start it again.
Because I didn't like her pumpkin. Okay, for me, I've never carved a pumpkin before nor like decorated one. The only time I think I did it was in first grade. The teacher bought one because like they had like pumpkin carving contest at school. But like that wasn't even me doing it because it was like one pumpkin for the whole class and the teacher was the one doing the carving because we were first graders. So I've never really done like pumpkin decorating.
So I've actually never carved the pumpkin, but I'm planning to. Maybe. I just painted it.
All right, now that we've introduced our quote and talked about pumpkins, this is usually the segment where I expose Dulce, but somehow Dulce did it this time that like she didn't trigger something in my head. So as of right now, there's like no exposing Dulce segment. So I think we'll go on to the scary story, and if something comes up that I could expose her with, then I'll do that. Dulce's just gonna stay muted this whole time, so to make sure I don't expose her. Dulce, feel free to unmute yourself. Don't worry about triggering anything in my brain, like bringing back a memory. It's totally fine. I'm sure everyone would love to hear me expose you, so just feel free to unmute yourself. But I'll start reading the scary story. So this scary story is called, "Would You Like to Come Live in My Basement?" And it goes, "When I was 17 and worked in retail as a cashier, I had a very old couple come through my line buying something. The husband, who was at least 85, started making conversation with me about the item they were purchasing and asked if I liked Chinese food. Yeah, I like Chinese food. Do you want to go out with me to get some Chinese food? He winks at me. No, sir. Oh, well. He looks a bit disappointed and turns to look at his wife, who is on the phone with someone. Would you like at least to come home with me and live in my basement? No. The rest of the transaction took place in terrified silence. His wife never said a word. I wonder to this day if he was trying to joke, because he sounded so sincere. And that's the story. Do you want? And it's by Angel X Damien.
Yeah, that's like really weird. Also, like having his wife right there, like that's just, I don't know, a little sketch, but
I know.
that was a very
I
spooky
didn't say
story.
anything like, but yeah. So that's our story. Dulce, come on, speak because you need to trigger something in my head.
All right, everyone. So, as you can tell, we started out with our spooky story first because we wanted to get you guys more into that mindset of the spookiness. And we wanted to actually end off in I feel like a bittersweet tone because I really love this outfit or costume that I had for last year. And I don't know how Joanna feels about her costume, but I actually really liked it last year. It was my favorite costume I've ever done. And I actually kind of put a lot of hard work into it, but also kind of like didn't, if that makes sense. And I'll explain later on right now because we're heading to our versus segment. Yeah. Whoop, 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 whoop. Oh, we have to get an update on our laughs. Ready? You first and then me. Wah ha 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 ha
Oh,
ha.
on our witch laugh?
Alright, which laugh?
Okay, go.
Wah ah 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 ah.
What? Okay, I'll go. That
Joanna,
was
your
probably
turn.
worse. I just did mine.
I didn't see. Go.
Wow.
But we tried. But back to our segment.
Back to our segment versus.
Okay, so we're going back to our segment and we're going to be talking about our junior year costumes, which is 2019.
Yep.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'll go first. So my costume, what a surprise. It's last minute. The one for next episode is last minute as well. Basically, every year my costumes have been last minute. Every costume that I have planned for myself. And so
It's a routine.
it's a routine. During this time, one thing that was really popular was like the different types of like people. So there was like Visco girl, E girl, I forgot what was the other one? Visco girl, E girl, and there was another one that was like a girly girl. Oh no, that was Visco girl.
Wasn't it like a Tumblr girl or something like that?
I don't know, something like that. There was like 3.
Yeah.
And so it was very popular, and out of nowhere I was just inspired, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna be a Visco girl. Like I'm gonna be so like a day before Halloween, because Halloween was on a school day. Oh yeah. Since Halloween was on the school day, the day before, I asked my friends, I was like, look, I don't have a lot of scrunchies. I bought a pack of 3, but I feel like that's not enough. If you have scrunchies, can you let me borrow them for the day? And my friends actually brought them to me. So I bought like an oversized shirt from the men's section of Forever 21. And so I put that, and then I have some shorts, so you didn't really see them because the shirt was really long. And then I put my hair in a high ponytail with the scrunchie. And I probably had like about 10 scrunchies on my hand. And I also, Visco girls carry hydro flask, but I didn't have one. I do have like a container that looks like a hydro flask. So I used that, and I printed images on my printer and as the stickers on the hydro flask. And one of the stickers was like Justin Bieber's face.
Oh my god. Wait,
Oh,
I didn't see your outfit.
No.
Want to see it? Do you have a picture?
No, unfortunately, I did not take a picture.
No way. You just gotta recreate it for the listeners. For the listener.
I was also carrying around the Mario Badescu spray thing because I had that too. So I was carrying that around school too. Yeah.
Well, okay, that actually seems kind of cool. I saw a lot of Visco girls. My art teacher, dressed up as a Visco girl. Like, he made fun of that whole trend, and I was like, it was just funny. It was great. But mine, I actually didn't know what I wanted to do, and I have to admit, this is the first time I pulled the Joanna here. I did it last minute. We're gonna call it the Joanna move.
Yes, I got my
So,
own move now.
so comment down below if you have a last minute outfit this year and be like, I pulled the Joanna.
I put like hashtag Joanna move.
hashtag Joanna. Okay, so basically, for me, I love this movie. And it's Jurassic Park. Now, hear me out. I actually, in Hot Topic, they were like selling this really cute, kind of like army jacket ish thing. And so basically, I actually bought it with my hot cash, which if you guys don't know what that is, it's just kind of like a discount thing. And I absolutely loved it. I wore it to school all the time. People would like be like, "Oh, it's so cool! It's so cool!" Literally, like I would wear it even if it wasn't a costume. But basically, I wore it as a costume this year, or last year, sorry. I wore it as a costume last year. And basically, I put on these, like, I have these jeans that are super ripped, like, just like, you can see, like, what's it called? My whole leg. And then I would actually, I got fake blood and, like, fake dirt, and I would, like, just kind of put it all over my knees, making it seem like I was on the run from something. And then I put a lot of stuff like on my face. I did a braid. I was like Ninja Warrior. Like I had like a bandana here for no reason. And I had everything. What happened?
I was gonna say, are you sure you didn't see me in my costume? Because I remember seeing you in your costume. I remember I saw you in your costume.
I didn't see you in your costume. Yeah. For real? No.
I saw you on a picture.
I posted it on my Instagram, so I'm about to show them that. So basically, and then I got me these glasses, and I even made like a fake badge that said like I worked at Jurassic World. And this is my outfit. Hopefully you guys can see it. That's me.
Oh yeah, I think I saw that picture. Yeah.
And the one next to me is Isabel, but I cropped her out because I haven't asked her for permission to use the picture. But if she lets me, I'll post it as a story on our at Lemon Talk Podcast on Instagram. So follow us. Yes. But basically, that was my costume, and I really liked it. And I thought about doing it again this year, but I'm not going anywhere, so I really didn't see a purpose to put fake blood all over me again. But it was a really cool costume. I really liked it. Yeah. And then, for the later on, I went trick or treating with my sister, which we talked about in last podcast episode. Or in a previous podcast episode, and this is my costume with her, and I'll show her. It's okay. And we dressed up as these two like Harry Potter. So we reused my cloak, but it was fun, and so yeah, that's it. That's it.
And those are the costumes.
Woo! So I guess with that being said, we're gonna wrap this episode up. It was fun. We had a lot of technical difficulties, so hope you guys enjoy this episode. It's a little bit more on the short side due to the fact that we're working and editing throughout our school week, so we kind of want to give ourselves some like less stress, if that makes sense.
And I just like to apologize to everyone for my brain not clicking on the memory to expose Dulce. I will try my best next podcast, but until the next podcast, make sure to subscribe, give this video a like if you're watching on YouTube.
If you guys want more exposures of me, moments and memories,
give it a
follow us.
Yeah.
Subscribe.
Yeah,
and follow us at Lemon Talk Podcast.
Yeah,
on Instagram.
With that, we'll leave you guys. So bye. Thank you for watching.
Bye.